Hey everyone, it's been a minute since I have gone live. I didn't realize how long it had been, so I figured I would come on and update you guys about things that are going on. Whew. Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I figured I would go live. It's been it's been 3 weeks since I have gone live. Hi Janice. So last time I talked to you guys, I guess that was prior to me getting pushed off a week. So I wasn't able to do treatment 8 on the scheduled day. So last week was number 9, which should have been 10. So tomorrow will be 10. So we're not going to do the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, but tomorrow is chemo treatment number 10 out of 16. And it's the beginning of another cycle. So I will do tomorrow and then 2 more. And then I get to go home for 10 days. And I'm very, very excited about that. Going home for 10 days. Trying to think. Any side effect changes? If you have been keeping up with the stories, the past week or 2 has just been way more nausea than normal. And like I've shared before, it's not the normal type of nausea where like your mouth waters and like you're about to throw up. It is just consistently feeling disgusting. And I honestly would rather throw up out of relief. Like I was ready to just stick my finger down my throat, like, which I've never ever done that before. So I don't even know, but I was at the point where I was like, I honestly would rather just throw up. So that has been a thing, and the hot flashes are killing me softly. So at my appointment last week, because I meet with my oncology team every 3 weeks, I actually had a lot of anxiety going into that appointment. It was like anxiety / frustration. But a lot of my things were answered and I came out feeling really, really good. So I had to literally, because the chemo brain is just getting worse, I literally had to write everything down that I wanted to address with bullet points at my appointment. And so pretty much what it's coming down to is, so as far as the hot flashes are concerned, it looks like I'm pretty much perimenopausal right now. So there's no sleeping through the night and the hot flashes are insane. My doctors did say that they were going to dig and look further into some of my hormone levels, like my LH and my FSH. Anybody who's been dealing with fertility things, you know what LH and FSH are, your follicular stimulating hormones and your luteinizing hormones and things like that. So they're going to look into all my reproductive hormones and see if there's anything that they can do. I don't know, Janice, if they're going to, if when they look at my hormones, are they going to suggest any hormone replacement therapy? I don't know if they can actually do that during chemo, but I know for some things after they do some hormone replacement therapy. I don't know. Don't give me the line. But they said they were going to look into it. And then I did bring up my concern about the weight gain. And I just told him, I was like, look, I know I really shouldn't care about it, but the weight gain, like, what can I do? And everything that he was saying, it was stuff, he was like, I was like, well, I'm eating as clean as possible. I'm juicing. I'm doing the things. So once I told him, like, I am, like, trying and doing the things, At first he actually was like, I'm not giving you anything. The girls are doing so much with Ozempic and things like that. My doctor thought that I was trying to look for a cheat code to lose weight. And I was like, no, I'm just tired of blowing up. So they said they're actually going to check my hormones, because he was like, you have a lot going on with your body, so it could be your thyroid or something. It doesn't hurt to look. So they're going to look at my thyroid, because he was like, if it's that's something we can treat and we can take care of. So there's that. I did speak up about me not liking the nausea med that I was on. I was on Zofran, if anyone's ever had to take that. Listen, the girls are Ozempic queens out here looking like bobbleheads, like we don't know. And the girls are... So I actually saw some, and this is what kind of triggered me the other day. I saw one of those girls on Bravo's, one of the housewives. I don't know which franchise it is or whatever, but she's denying being on Ozempic and saying that it's menopause weight loss. Bitch, you gained weight during menopause. Why are the girls lying? I was like, I'm calling cap, because if that was the case, baby, I would love to shed a cool 10 to 15. The girls are lying, saying that it's not Ozempic, it's me losing weight from menopause. You're lying. You gain weight. I'm here to tell you. But I did share with my doctor that I did not like the nausea med that I was on, because it's pretty much a trickle down effect. Like, everything is treating the side effect from something else. So the chemo causes nausea, then you take the nausea med. And the nausea med gives me a booming headache and constipation. So then I got to take something for the headache and then something for the constipation. But then you can't double up too much in the constipation, because then you go from stops to the runs, and I was just like, I don't like it. So I didn't want to take it anymore. And they were like, well, a lot of people don't like it, so they switched me to something else. Child, at this point, it's a lose-lose. So they put me on something else. I think it's Zyprexa, which is, they were like, don't be alarmed, it's actually an antipsychotic. And I was like, okay. He was like, but you're not crazy and you're really calm, so you should be fine. So that doesn't come with the headaches or the constipation, but it comes with some muscle stuff, weight gain, potentially. And I was like, well, child, I can't win for losing. So, Sharnita, I already have promethazine. They initially gave me Zofran and promethazine. And it's supposed to be, take the Zofran. If Zofran doesn't work, wait a couple hours and then do promethazine instead. But they made it very clear, if you take the promethazine, you're going to be knocked out. And I've just been so scared to take it. So I have not touched the promethazine at all, but I still have it. So now I have Zofran, promethazine, and Zyprexa. I kind of want to get high one day and just try the promethazine and see, how it makes me feel. But I've contemplated doing it in the evening. They said if I do it in the evening, and because at this point, because I haven't been able to sleep through the night, I just want to be able to sleep through the night. The menopausal hot flashes and not being able to sleep through the night. And then on top of that, it's like, because my blood levels changed and dropped, now I'm anemic. So I go from being freezing cold to then coming up out of my clothes in personal summers. And baby, when the summer erupts, and it's bad enough being down here, and then it's like, okay, you want to just drink cold water for relief, but I can't drink cold water because now I have cold sensitivity. So I can't drink anything cold. So it just really sucks. But I do want to get high, but like, I can't do it tonight. I'm scared because I actually have, I have chemo way earlier. Normally I go at 1:00 in the afternoon, for chemo. But tomorrow I have to be there at 7 o'clock in the morning. So that's why I was like, there's no winning. I have not smoked since my diagnosis. I have had some infused things. So I've done like edibles, but I will be very honest. Even when I've done the edibles, there has not been sleeping through the night. I've taken, and they've been like some heavy hitters. I do it at 7 o'clock in the evening, and not being able to sleep through the night. I have dusted off an edible at midnight, 12:30. I think maybe I halfway slept through the night that night. Like, no, like, sleep is just a thing of the past. And to be very honest, that is one of the most frustrating things. One thing I love is sleep. I love restorative rest, and I don't get it. So I've also realized, like, I've kind of been in a funk, and I know part of it is based on routine. I'm someone who kind of craves and does best with routine and structure, and mine is off because I can't fucking sleep. So it's like, I work every day, I don't take off, but I've realized I need slow, quiet, intentional mornings. I need a lot of slow, quiet time with myself in the morning. But that means now getting up earlier and doing those things before my working day starts. So that means getting up, meditation, devotional time, journal time, whatever that looks like, quietly. Walking Chloe before it's devil hot and before I log on, and then trying to eat and do all these things. Like, I have to eat by 9 a.m. or I'm feeling sick as a dog. And like, things have just been off, and I haven't been doing enough intentional self-time with myself. And it's just kind of like ruined my mood and screwed everything up. Am I taking off when I go home? I am going to take a few days off so I can just enjoy home. But it also butts up to the holiday weekend. So, of course, I'm going to have to take off like the day I'm traveling, because I think I'm traveling on a weekday. But yeah, I will be taking some time off just so I can enjoy family and friends and just try to get some restorative rest in my bed at home. But yeah, it's just been a struggle, because like, I want to do more with like moving my body, like going for walks, but that, like, even just going for a walk is really, really hard for me. It is so fucking hot down here, and my body literally can't take it. So it's like, in order to walk Chloe at a decent temperature and before my day gets started, I have to walk her at like 6 o'clock in the morning, or then walk her again at 8:30 or 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. And it's still hot as the devil's dick outside at that point, but it's just more bearable. So, and it's like, I don't want to do those things necessarily by myself. So it's just really, really been a struggle trying to do that. And then I will be honest, I have been having anxiety, but it's not what anybody would think. The anxiety, I don't have any anxiety about the tumor or anything. I don't have any anxiety about treatment. I don't have any anxiety about beating this. My anxiety, honestly, just being transparent, I am having a lot of anxiety about who am I, what do I do, what does life look like once I beat this? And I know that's insanity, because that is down the road. The thing is, I know that I'm going to get there, but I'm like low-key having an identity crisis. Like, I know I am many things outside of influencing, outside of my job, outside of just beauty things and things like that. I know that, but at the same time, I really am in I don't know who the fuck I am anymore. And it is very much, this has completely changed me. I will forever be changed by this experience. But it's really like, who am I and what do I do after this, right? It's a no-brainer. I will be doing advocacy work, right? I will be doing everything that I can to help underserved communities. I will be doing everything I can to help other women of color. I know that those are things that I'm going to be doing, right? And I keep hearing from people in my circle, people that are close to me, like, Candace, you're a light, you're helping people, you're inspiring people, and blah, blah, blah. But I really am just like, I get that and I hear that. But what is for me on the other side? Because even me doing advocacy work and things like that, that is still emotional labor for others. And I am aware of that. I'm very aware of that. But I really am just like, but what's left just for me after this journey? I'm already being asked to speak and sit on panels, and like, baby, the girls are already in the inbox like, October is coming, can we have you? Which is great. I'm always going to use my voice, and I'm always going to do that. But if you know me and you know me personally, you know my life has been a trauma bomb shit show from the very first week of January in 2019. Life has not let up for me since January of 2019. So I really am just, it just very much is giving, no, I don't have any more room. I don't have room for no more trauma, no more life lessons, nothing. Remission era, I really just want it to all be about me. But I know that that has to run parallel with me doing work and advocating for women of color. Because I have just already seen so much. And I'm just constantly grateful. I can't even believe I'm saying this. I'm glad God picked me for it, because I know other people are not built for it. I'm glad he chose me because I can see things differently. Every little thing that has happened to me along this journey, I know it's helping me help someone else. And I will say I've already been trying to advocate for people that I don't even know, because I don't think people realize the number of appointments that you have to endure, because it's not just infusion, it's also the blood work, it's the scans, it's meeting with the team, and this is just hoping you don't have any reactions or anything outside of this, and it's the constant back and forth. So I am thinking about the folks who, and the thing is, I could roll in there with my laptop. The office is like 10 minutes from my house. I really don't have a lot of cares. Going back and forth, I gotta pay to park in a garage every day. Fun fact, and I didn't know this until dealing with this. Y'all need to start asking your healthcare providers, when you go places that have a garage where you have to pay to park, there are a number of your insurance providers that will comp your parking. It's part of your plan. And they're not telling y'all. You can get your parking comped. So my health insurance pays, well, I don't even necessarily know if it's my health insurance or just the facility I go to in general. But on days that I have chemo, I don't have to pay for parking. So that can be up to $10 plus a day. But on my regular appointments, I have to pay. And I didn't realize it was a plan thing until one of them said, oh, your insurance doesn't cover parking. Wait a minute. There's other insurance that comp parking? Y'all don't know because y'all don't ask. But would we even know to ask? Because who really goes to the doctor this much? unless you have a chronic situation. So there's just so many things. And like on the days that you don't feel like cooking or you don't really have energy to cook, I will tell you something that has been very, very difficult. I cook when I can, but I have reached a point where I think I am in a zone where it's like a hyperfixation meal type thing, where I gotta just stick to what I know won't irritate me, because everything is bothering me right now. I don't care if it didn't bother me 2 weeks ago. Everything tastes nasty. Everything's bothering me. It's to the point even when I make my fresh pressed juices, and I make the same ones over and over again, they're not hitting the same. Everything makes me want to vomit. I almost threw up off of a salad the other day. And then, so then when I don't have energy to stand or cook, because then the neuropathy really hits. I was like, I really can't stand in this kitchen. And like, no, I don't need to be handling knives and cooking anything. So I'm going to sit my ass down and I'm going to order something. Every order gets messed up. There is nothing worse than getting a food order and it's messed up and there's nothing I can do about it, because I can't even drive over there and raise hell because I'm scared my foot going to go numb on the gas pedal. I'm just in a very frustrated as far as like food. And it honestly is to the point, and this is why most people are used to people looking more sickly when it comes to cancer, because nausea is like it's not really the number one like side effect anymore for most people, because advanced medicine and things like that. Tired is the thing. So more people are like gaining weight because they're just like sleepy and they can't move and things like that. But most people are used to seeing people look a little more frail, which really is because they can't eat, and it's the nausea and the vomiting and diarrhea and things like that. So I literally last week was to the point like where I was just like, I'd rather just fucking not eat at all and just go on a water fast, because everything is bothering me. Everything is bothering me. Like I literally, even today, like all day, it started maybe like this afternoon, there is like this god awful like mix of menthol / metal taste that just sits in the back of my throat. And whenever that comes, I just know all food is going to be ruined for the day. Everything. So it's frustrating, but I do have some things I'm looking forward to outside of going home. I have a nice concert series coming up. So I finally started trying to purchase things for concerts because the time just snuck up on me. I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I'm going to see Drake and 21 here in Houston in September. And then I see them like on Monday, September 18th. And then Sunday, September 24th. I'm seeing Beyonce here in Houston. Hello. And, you know, tomorrow's not promised. And I know Miss Mamas is sitting down after this. And I have been seeing Beyonce in concert since 2006. This will be my 6th time seeing her. I've had floor seats before, but I was a little bit further back. I don't sit above the 100s. I maybe sat in the 200s once, but it wasn't bad. And I've always said, the last thing I need to do is be like on the runway or like be in the hive or like be like front row. Now, for health reasons and age reasons, these feet and this back need an assigned seat. I'm not standing in no gym pop. Baby, we don't do gym pop, okay? I'm damn near 40 years old. I got scoliosis and I don't have patience. But now, because of like neuropathy, things like that, and cancer, like, no, baby, I need an assigned seat. So, tomorrow's not promised, so I went and bought another ticket for the final show in Kansas City on October 1st, and I'll be in the 4th row. Yeah, I'm going to try to see if I can clock sis Lace. I'm gonna be in her face. Yeah. I normally don't do things that are like impulsive, but tomorrow's not promised. Look, Mallory, very big on I don't have patience. My patience is very thin. Don't bump me. Don't step on my foot. Don't try to push past me. So, I bought the tickets. And there it is. So I am excited. I have, things to look forward to, as far as that. So I started buying a couple of things for shows. So hopefully things fit properly, because there's nothing worse than buying things to make you feel better, but then they're closed and then they come and then don't nothing fit, and then you like big mad. Okay, Adrian, I'm gonna text you to the side with some of the things that I have purchased. I'm very excited about, but yeah. So let me tell y'all something that happened last week. So y'all know I have like one of like my favorite nurses, but like I don't get to see her every single week. So last week I saw her, so I yelled out to her and I called her name. So she gets all excited and she comes over. So yes, full context. She's an older woman. She's older, and she's from India. So just know she is an older Indian auntie. And as soon as she saw me, it was excited. And then she goes, "Have you gained weight?" I said, "What? Have you gained weight? I can see it all in your face." Because that's what I wanted to hear as I was getting my infusion. I was like, yes, I did. Like, okay, girl. We can all see it. It's all in my face. But it is what it is. Some people have asked, have I ordered another wig? I did order another wig. I ordered one that's like a bob with a bang, because I feel like if there's a bang, I don't have to worry about even like trying to clock any lace. And it's just so hot here. I don't want anything on my neck. I don't think y'all understand. The heat here is ungodly. So add hot flashes to this heat. It's absolutely disgusting. It's so disgusting. I haven't really noticed any like other side effects. I noticed like on my thumbs there were just like 2 little small spots, or like my nails were trying to like turn dark, turn black. So I was like, okay, it's just giving opaque colors and not necessarily nude right now. My eyebrows, they're like really starting to fade. But at least because I had them powder ombre, we have a stencil and we have a template. But yeah, I don't really know. I just realized it had been like so long since I chatted with you guys on here. So I thought that I would do that. I will say this. The days that I go home, I know like people who know me, like everybody's going to want to see me. But I know y'all are also smart. One, there's no way that I'm going to be able to see everybody. 2, of course, like my family, like my brothers are top priority for me. I have never been away from my brothers this long. So this is absolutely insane. Yeah, to not have seen my brothers for almost a year. And one of my brothers has a droid, so he can't even FaceTime me. Absolutely insane. So that is my priority. Another thing is, everybody wants to get crabs with me when I get home. I can't overdo it. So I think I'm giving myself like 2 times max on crabs when I get home. And then Darian sent me something this morning talking about like there's a new strain of COVID. Don't come near me if you are not taking a test, because the girl has no immune system. Okay? She really doesn't. But I'm excited to be able to go home. I really want to, I've been saying that I was going to do it, but I'll probably wait till my mom comes back this weekend. I still need to do resort pass and like just take a couple hours and just sit at a pool, because I haven't been to a pool, and that's making me feel some type of way. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna have to wear a mask, you know, to be around me. That's a given. Oh, Shelly, I got boxes of N95s. That's why they were on the registry. Because if you come around me and you say you ain't got one, bitch, I got a box. I have a box of masks. But that is what I wanted to say. One, I am still so grateful that I did do the registry back before I started chemo. Everybody who bought things off the registry, I'm still so grateful. Even though like some of the things I didn't need them in the beginning, it's just wonderful to know as things arise, when in doubt, like as things change, I have the things that I need and I can easily grab them. But I did want to say that just coming from the place of privilege that I have, I've noticed some things when I go to treatment. I'm literally like the only person I ever see that actually brings a blanket. And y'all know them little hospital blankets that they be giving y'all that they put in a warmer that only stay warm for like maybe like 5 minutes flat. Those are cool, but like they don't really keep you comfy and cozy. I have received so many blankets, but something I decided that I'm going to do is I will be taking some blankets, whether they're extra ones that I have, or maybe even just using some of the extra gift card funds from the Amazon registry, because like I'm good. But I've talked to the nurses and I will be bringing blankets to the infusion floor. I also will be buying some snacks in bulk. So if it's anything that I haven't paid for out of pocket, if it is something that other people wanted to donate, like I'm good, but I want to make sure everybody else is, because like I just realized I drive myself. I come with my duffel bag. No one comes with a bag as big as me. I have all of my things. I have everything that I need. So, just making sure people are comfortable. So bringing extra cozy socks and blankets. I'll be doing like Costco runs with my mom and just bringing snacks. I did ask them. They said it was okay. They said there is like someone else who does just like little like pre-packaged like snack bags for people. And then like I have like some of the things that I had requested that like I thought I would need, but then I really don't. So like some of the things that have already been sent here, I just want to make sure the infusion floor is stocked, because they told me they see 80 patients a day. There's 80 patients a day that they see 5 days a week. And that is a lot. And they are there from 7 o'clock in the morning till 6 or 7 p.m. So I just want people to just be as comfortable as I am when I'm there. Because, baby, I don't have no worries. And the only times I've been there and been irritated has been when I forget to pre-pack my snacks. and they don't have a lot of things there. So I will be each week just kind of like shuttling and bringing things there, because it's 80 people a day getting infusions 5 days a week. So if I am asking for anything, please know at this point, it's not for me. People do still constantly ask me anything that I want or I need. If anything, Cash App me or send me DoorDash credits or stuff like that for the days that like I don't feel like cooking. Because, bitch, I looked at my credit card statement the other day, and I don't care if I'm getting 3 times the points from using my Chase Sapphire card. Baby has been burning a hole with DoorDash. But I just chalk it up to I'm grateful for funds and resources. But if anything, that's it. But yes, I will be collecting and doing things for just to make sure the infusion floor is stocked. Yeah, because I can, if there's little things that make me frustrated, and I don't have anything else to complain about, I can only imagine having other things to worry about and then being frustrated. You know what I mean? Like I don't really worry. Like, yeah, people at my job are dumb, but like, I'm not stressed about my job. I'm not stressed about where I lay my head. I'm not worried about how I'm getting the treatment. I'm not worried about, am I going to be able to eat, right? So I don't have anything else to worry about on top of cancer. So I do feel, and where my infusion center is, it is in more of like an underserved, population. And like, I could see it and I could tell. So, I'm just trying to make people's days just a little bit brighter, a little bit easier. Cause like, even when I was like kind of looking around, like no one really brings anything like to treatment with them. And then I realized some of them, they are like doing Uber or something like that. Everyone doesn't have the ability or the capacity to like bring a lot of things with them. And baby, I'm even scaling my bag down. I still keep certain things in there just in the event that I need them. You never know. And then it was maybe like 2 weeks ago. So not last week, so the week before, there was someone next to me that she was getting her first treatment. And like my first 3 weeks, they were on me hard and like in a scary type of way, looking for me to like have any kind of possible reactions. And I actually saw/heard the first person have a reaction on their first day, and that was some of the scariest shit. I'm trying not to even cry just thinking about it, because if I had an experience like that on my first infusion, she wasn't even 5 minutes in to the infusion and like she couldn't breathe, and like things was like, it was Hey Candace. Yeah, so I'm just grateful that I have not had any like crazy reactions or anything like that. But to see people having reactions, and like it was like all hands on deck. Like nurses are running, they're screaming, they're bringing oxygen, they're running to go get the doctors from the 4th floor. We're on the 5th floor. Like it was a whole thing. They're even screaming like, what type of cancer does she have? Is it breast? Is it breast? Like it was a whole thing. And I just have not experienced those things. And, I am grateful. So, I'm just trying to get through, child. I really am. But like really just trying to keep my mind right. I know I get quiet on here sometimes, and I know that kind of like startles some people. 9 times out of 10, if I got really quiet on here, it's probably up here. I'm probably just trying to quiet the voices in my head and I'm trying to keep my mind right, and I just don't really know what to say, and I don't know how to articulate anything. Of course, if I'm posting funny shit, I'm probably fine. But, you know, like I said a little bit earlier, you know, I was just a little bit of identity crisis, and I just don't know who I'm going to be after this. Like, I am forever changed by this, expectedly, but forever changed by this experience. I don't know what else to say, but thank you, Shaylease. Shaylease, you know, I'm gonna call you out, Shaylease, because I literally had just posted something in my stories where I said, I'm tired of y'all posting dresses and the body don't come with it. And then I go see you doing this little try-on haul for your birthday trip. You look good, girl, but I'm not buying anything because the body don't come with it. I feel away, okay? Listen, I definitely have to get quiet so I can hear God. I had to pull the yoga mat out this morning, but then that was even a struggle because I wanted to do a whole meditation thing outside. Y'all know Chloe, if she could live in my skin, she would. So as soon as I went outside with my yoga mat, who come behind me? Chloe comes behind me. Chloe has a thing with yoga mats. She see me on a yoga mat, Ma, I gotta be on the mat with you. But it's so hot outside, she can't stand being outside too long. So I'm mid-meditation, and then Chloe's whining like, open the door and let me back inside. I'm trying to ignore her, the whining. Okay, so I gotta open the door and let her back inside. Let her back inside, get back on my mat. I'm trying to get back to my situation. Another 2 minutes. Now she's crying from the inside to come back outside. So that's literally been all day. Me and Chloe fighting, inside, outside. And it's been a struggle. So it's like being a single mom in here. Like, I can't have no time to myself. Can't have no time to myself at all. But yeah, I'm just trying to just be more intentional about the quiet and the self-time. I gave up like working kind of like midday today. I mean, I did work the whole day, but like I found myself getting stressed and flustered, and then I just shut my laptop and I went and took a nice long shower, and then I did the skincare. I even put a mask on my bean. Like, it was everything. I will never have a doggy door. I used to think doggy doors were cute. No, until I started seeing videos of people hearing things in their house in the middle of the night, and it's raccoons in their house or an alligator, and like, baby, I am in Texas. I don't need not near nothing coming inside no damn doggy door. No, ma'am. I will never have a doggy door in my life. Absolutely not. I love animals, but no. Not happening. Oh, y'all always end up asking me, what are you watching? So a couple of weeks ago, I said that like I started rewatching Suits from the beginning. So I am on the final season of Suits already. I know Darian is probably so fucking sick and tired of hearing the theme song or even walking out and seeing me watch Suits. I know he's so over it, but I'm almost done. I am on the 3rd season of Sweet Magnolias. And of course, once I mentioned it, here come all y'all in my DMs, and we always do this little roundabout thing where if y'all loved it so much, why have y'all never talked about it? Because I often post, what are y'all watching? And y'all have never said Sweet Magnolias. Shelly, thank you. I did watch Hijacked, and I felt it could have ended better. Like, when it ended, I was like, they owed me an extra episode. Oh my gosh, Shaylease, I thought it was just me. I can't get to skip intro quick enough on Suits. And I said that to myself the other day, and I was like, how is this show so good and the theme song was so trash? It's so trash. Like, I hate it. I hate it myself, but whatever. But yeah, Hijacked could have ended way better than that. But I couldn't sleep Friday night, so I inhaled it Friday night. I finished it like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. What else am I watching? I mean, I've really just been bouncing between those two. So a lot of people, I keep seeing people post about shows on Tubi, which I have not watched anything on Tubi. I've seen people post clips of like really horrible low budget things on Tubi. And someone told me I needed to watch Hoochie Daddies on Tubi. So I tried to watch that yesterday. I'm not even going to tell you what it's about. But I was thoroughly entertained / disgusted at the same time. I'll just say that. It was god awful. Right, but you hear Hoochie Daddies and it's not what you think. It's not what you think. The name does not speak for itself, Devonna. That's the thing. The name does not speak for itself because you don't know. Okay, I will just leave. I will say it's okay. I will tell you what it's about and just leave it up to you whether you want to watch it or not. So I saw, because my girlfriend didn't tell me anything. She just said, "Girl, watch Hoochie Daddies on Tubi," and I was like, okay. So I played it yesterday, and it's a reality show with maybe like, forgive me if I don't know if it's politically correct or what. I don't know. I don't care. It's a reality show with, because I was about to say like 6 or 7 dykes. It's 6 or 7 studs in a house, and that's why they're Hoochie Daddies. It's like 7 studs in a house. Half of them are from like Baltimore and DC, and they're in some rinky-dink Airbnb in Jacksonville, Florida. That's all I'm giving you. That's all I can say. It is the most low budget, ridiculous thing I have ever seen. Mom, it's worse. It's worse than when we watch Ratchet TV on Zeus on Sundays. So y'all, me and Darian always do Ratchet TV Sundays, and we've been watching Zeus, and we got mommy into watching it. Mommy even knows now. Like, she knows Sundays is for Ratchet TV, and we watch Zeus. It's called Hoochie Daddies on Tubi. And I'm just gonna let y'all do with that what you will. I don't know if you would be able to get past episode 1 of Hoochie Daddies. I even had a hard time because, child, I'm at the age where I be overstimulated and things just be too loud. And they was doing too much. But yeah. Sundays, Zeus, Ratchet TV on Zeus. Me and Darren every Sunday. And the thing is, we literally be like, oh my God, this is so ghetto. This is so awful, blah, blah, blah. Press play. Every Sunday, I tell my boo Maddie, hey, listen. And there's a new season of Jocelyn's Cabaret. Bitch. Listen. Candace, I don't even know if you want to do it yourself. Hoochie Daddies on Tubi. I don't know if you can or you really should. I barely was able to get past episode 1. Listen, I love trash TV, and that is why I can't wait for this new season of Jocelyn's Cabaret. It's the perfect wind down. Watching other people be dumb and irresponsible and wild and reckless I don't know why it's so soothing to me. Because I just be like, oh, how awful, how dreadful, how could you? And then I'll be like, I love my life. I don't know. But listen, Jocelyn, Alley Cats, and like, bitch, you can't beat me. Bitch, you can't beat me up. Like, Jocelyn is so unhinged. She is so unhinged in the best way possible. I just can't get away from it. It's just too good. Exactly. My life is together in comparison. I was just like, Let me go read some scriptures after this and thank God for all he's done. Thank you for blessing me, Lord. Because I don't have to feel like I have to try to be on reality TV and be in a house popping my pussy for nothing. We thank God. Okay? Let me see, what time is it? All right, it's 8:30 for me. I'm trying to think. I need to pack my lunch and my snacks for tomorrow, because tomorrow's it's a longer day because I get all of the meds. And I gotta be there super early. So I don't know if I will have / make the time to eat before I go. I know me, I'm not. Because the only thing that's been working for me in the morning right now, like every morning, it's like routine. I gotta have a bowl of oatmeal with some strawberries in it before 9 a.m. It's like the only thing that doesn't bother me. But I need to pack my snacks, because there's nothing like waking up from my nap, my Benadryl nap, and I don't have something salty and then have something sweet. Not salty, sweet together. They have to be separate. So I gotta have like chips and then something sweet. It's like a thing. And I didn't have anything last week, and I didn't have time to go to the little snack bar to grab some things. And all they had was graham crackers or like peanut butter crackers. I fucking hate peanut butter. I do not eat peanut butter. I don't like it. Never have. So imagine you can't even make your kid a PB&J growing up, because so I had a new nurse last week, and she wasn't giving the energy that I needed her to give. It was kind of like she didn't know I was that girl and everybody's favorite on the floor. So I was like, I didn't want to push her too much. But I know if I would have had somebody else and they knew I didn't have snacks, they'd have went and got some snacks for me. So I'm going to let Audrey ride, because she knew. I really be like, you new here? But she ain't know. So treatment-wise, I have number 10 of 16 chemo sessions. Number 10 is tomorrow. After number 12, I get a break for 10 days. And I get to go home to Maryland. Then I come back and I have 4 more, but they're every other week. So right now, my last chemo treatment, praying that we stay on schedule to this point. My last chemo treatment will be Thursday, October 19th. So, or like 19th, 20th, like whatever that is, that week. So, which is insane to me, because, like just for the chemo portion, like even when I moved to Houston, I kept saying I'm giving myself a year, and then I'll just see what's next. It is what it is till it ain't. And I finished, had I stayed on schedule, I would have finished chemo pretty much like a year to the day of me moving down here. But I'm off by a week. So chemo will finish October 19th. And then after that, it scans to see if there's anything left. Then I will have surgery. Every time I say surgery, everyone thinks immediately like that they're going to cut my breast off. No, I am keeping I'm keeping them. they're not even double D's anymore. They're triple D's, which is frustrating and irritating. But chemo done October 19th. Then scans, then surgery to see if there's anything left. And then during that surgery, they'll also see about the lymph node. So that's more like they got to see once they're in there. And then after that, it's like they say 11 weeks of just immunotherapy, which is one of the drugs that I get now, Keytruda, however you pronounce it. But that's just immunotherapy, but it's not chemo. It's just immunotherapy. So I'll do, it said 11 weeks of that, which that's the one that's on a 21-day cycle. So that would be just 3 of those. And then I'm done. So the toss up as far as like timeline is just, I tried to ask them last week because I was like, baby, I have trips. I will be in Cabo in January, so we need to schedule things accordingly. And I'm also trying to figure out like when surgery is going to be and stuff. Like, is it going to be around the holidays? Because I know after I have surgery, I kind of probably want to be here for a couple of weeks just in case there's any complications. So I'm close to here, but I really wanted to be home for the holidays. So yeah, so hopefully this will all be behind me January, February-ish. I don't know. I need to look at the calendar, but I can't wait to ring the bell. I definitely have intrusive thoughts because I pass the bell every time I go to the bathroom. And I did find out from someone else, one of my followers who also is doing chemo right now. And she let me know that apparently the bell is not only for when you finish. Apparently you can ring the bell for anything. You can ring it if it's just like, hey, I'm glad to be alive today. Hey, I had good scans yesterday. My scans showed that it's getting smaller. But I don't want to ring it for that. So what I'm trying to decide, do I want to ring the bell in October just because I'm done with chemo? Or do I ring the bell when I'm done with all infusions in general? I don't know. Because part of me is like, if I ring the bell in October after I'm done with chemo, then I still end up coming back in like a month or two, like after surgery, and seeing them for infusion. So it's kind of like, I feel like that's kind of anticlimactic. It's like I rang the bell, but then I come back. You know what, Candace? You wanted something. Fuck it. We ringing it both times. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm ringing that bitch in October during Breast Cancer Awareness Month and be like, yeah, I'm done with chemo. So I am going to celebrate being done with the chemo portion because chemo's kicking my ass. Not kicking it like for real. Because even still at my doctor's appointment last week, they still just keep emphasizing, you do not look like you're going in to week 9 or 10. The folks be in there looking really, really frail. So we just want to make it a party. So I'm going to ring it both times. So I'm going to ring it in October, and then I'm going to ring it again when I'm done with the immunotherapy as like a final farewell, love y'all, hope to never see y'all again, type of thing. So yeah, we're gonna celebrate all wins because why not? Totally gonna do that. So I am like I literally everything is marked on the calendar, and I am just trying to live life in between these appointments and keep my mind right. Listen, I have to celebrate it all. And one thing I do know that, like, because I am forever changed by all of this, but one thing I know for sure, like, I've always, like, wanted to be this person, but I'm definitely fit to be this person now. y'all probably never gonna find my ass stateside or sitting in one place after this. Baby, if there is a flight deal, I'm on it. If there is a trip, it is booked. Kourtney Kardashian to the bullshit. I'm just out here living life. I will be out. Oh, a photo shoot is definitely happening. If you think I am not planning the remission photo shoot, all pink vibes, I'm talking pink wig, I'm talking pink gowns, I'm talking all the things. I already even have like pink boxing gloves because I beat the shit out of cancer. I'm doing all of the things. Y'all, you already knew a photo shoot was gonna happen. Like, it's giving very cunty. The category is breast in show. Yes. I'm even, like, there's even going to be an honor of the bald head moment. But there will be wigs, there will be all the things. Yes. I'm probably going to be doing photo shoots like every damn month. I'm doing all the things. Because why not? Why not? I'm here. Like, I'm telling y'all really gonna be sick of me. Like, y'all thought y'all was sick of me before. I'm pulling first of all, I pulled a cancer card on everything. Like, I have cancer. Don't do that. I can't do that. And afterwards, I'm gonna be like, what? Bitch, I beat cancer. There's literally nothing I can't do after this. Honestly. But it's still just trying to figure out, like, really, like, who am I? Because, like, part of me, like, I am kind of, like, having just, like, a little bit of an identity crisis. Like, I kind of don't know who I am anymore, who I'm going to be. Because everything's changed. Everything has changed. Oh, yeah. My mom is so over me pulling the cancer card. That's my response. Oh, Mom, speaking of, I can't wait till you get back so you can help me change my duvet cover on my bed. Thanks. Looking forward to seeing you. But yeah, everything is making me just figure everything out. So it's why I've just been a little bit more quiet. It's just been being really quiet so I can hear God's voice. And see what he has for me, because I'm not in charge. I am not in charge. And that's okay. I'm telling myself that's okay. Sky Zaddy always comes through for me, and I'm one of his favorites, and he hasn't failed me yet. It just looks ghetto when he puts me through things, but such is life. But I am going to get off of here and have a little quiet time and prep my snacks and my chemo bag for tomorrow, because I need to be there at 7:30 in the morning. But I just wanted to hop on here and chat with you all and update you. And I'll save the live per usual. And I love you all, and I will see you in stories, and I'll be cutting up for sure.